Hello, whoever has joined in on this video. My name is Donna. I'm on here to talk about my experience with getting a spinal cord stimulator. This past week, I got it on 5/5 of 2025. I ended up getting the HFXI2, the new technology with AI, which has been really interesting. I did not want to be on camera right now because I felt like crap. And personally, I look like crap. Let's have a little American Eagle here in the view. So I'm just out in my back patio having some coffee. So let's begin. I want to do this before I forget. Day one of the surgery last Monday. I had to get my surgery done, not by my regular pain management doctor, but by a different doctor. I don't know, something about the surgical center. But the good news is the Dr. Simmons that did my surgery is one of the top doctors, and he's the one that trains everybody. So, yay, I got someone who really knew what they were doing. So that was a positive there. So that made me feel very comfortable that he was the trainer. Excuse me. So I went in early that morning. I had to be there at 8 a.m. And they hooked me up, to my IVs and and my antibiotics. And of course, I changed into my gown and hairnet and socks and waited for them to take me back. So it was time for them to take me back, which I was glad because I was super tired. Because I barely slept. So he took me back to the operating room, and I had to lay on this table. It was very comfortable. They had pillows for my stomach, and they had pillows for my head. The only thing I did not like this time, and I talked to the anesthesiologist, but when I got back there, now I have anxiety and panic attacks. I don't want to know what you're giving me and what's going on. I don't want to see it because it makes me nervous. I don't like getting drugs and IVs and pain meds, etc. So I lay down. I had to turn my head to the left towards the anesthesiologist, and he gave me one shot in my IV. And he started telling me what it was and what it does, like what I would feel. And I started like freaking out and like, I don't want to know. I don't even want to watch. He's like, well, just close your eyes. I'm like, but I don't want to know what you're doing. I said, because I have anxiety and panic attacks. He wasn't listening to me. I was very upset. Anyhow, I remember the next shot he was putting in my IV. He said it was lidocaine. And he said, you'll have a metal taste now in your mouth. And I was already like saying my little conversation that I was saying to him when he was doing this. Because he kept continuing. And then, whatever the third one was, I was out. Thank God. Because I didn't want to know. So there was problem number one right there. So basically, the surgery went well. It only lasted 45 minutes. I remember them waking me up in the OR and telling me to slowly lift my legs off the table and sit down into the wheelchair, where they wheeled me into the small room for recovery, which is the same room that they had me in to put my IVs and all in. And as I'm sitting there, the pain just started increasing and increasing. And I'm like crying. I'm like, oh my God, this shit hurts. I can't move. I'm like, I can't freaking move. It hurts too goddamn bad. I couldn't move up in my seat. I couldn't sit back. I couldn't do nothing. I was in tears. I had to pee. Oh my gosh. It was. Oh, the nurse was like, okay, I'll see if I can get you some pain meds. Well, he got me some pain meds. Well, that shit didn't last long, I'll be honest. Excuse my language. I'm just being myself and just gonna say it the way it is. I'm still, like, upset, crying, everything else. Now, I can't remember if I went to the restroom that moment or I waited. Oh no, I waited. I was too upset and too much pain. So finally they give me another medicine. Okay, that helps some. Just some. Not enough, believe me. Nothing took the pain away. So the nurse wheels me down to the restroom, takes me in. I'm in so much pain. It's a guy nurse. I did not even care that he was in there. He's like, you need help? I'm like, yep. I can't do this on my own. I said, I can care less. You're in here. I am in so much pain. I just need to pee. And anyhow, got me down, sit down in the toilet. And he walked out. And I just broke down and just started bawling my eyes out. I'm sure like everybody could hear me, but that's why I was trying to do it in the restroom. And I'm just sitting there crying and crying because it hurts so goddamn bad. So I finally got myself together, calmed down some, got back out of the restroom with, of course, help, because I sort of how couldn't do it. I couldn't move. Where they put that battery pack hurt like a bitch. So, it got me back to my little area for recovery. Medicine's kicking in enough where I'm like, okay. Oh, they did give me ginger ale because I always ask for ginger ale. I was so thirsty. And I got dressed. And I remember them, the FXH girl coming in and just briefly explaining things, At least she had my phone all set up. Like, I don't have an iPhone. I used to. I don't like iPhones. Sorry for iPhone users. I don't like them. I went back to my Galaxy, my Android. So since I don't have an iPhone, they gave me one. And they set it all up. They're like, here's your iCloud, here's your password, blah, 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 blah. Do not touch anything until your post-op appointment. Okay, no problem. I asked the nurse, I'm like, as a pain management doctor, I'm like, is he going to give me pain meds? Because normally they don't ever want to give me any damn pain meds. Which I've tried even for emergency use. But anyhow, they're like, yes. I'm like, thank God. If I would have had to go with no pain meds, there's no way I would have made it. No way. None. Zilch. So I had to leave there and go to CVS, get my pain meds. I took them right away. I had an hour drive. Actually, a little over an hour drive. Like an hour and 15-minute drive home. Because I had to go get my meds. And so it took me like an hour and a half, all said and done, to get home. And I already wore my PJs there and my PJs back. Because I'm like, screw it. I'm not worrying about my clothes. It's early in the morning. And a lot of my PJs look like regular clothes anyhow. So I just wore my PJs there and wore my PJs home. That way I can climb right in my bed and be comfortable. Well, try to be comfortable anyhow. So I get home. My husband helps me get into bed. Oh, that was hell. Now you can't lay on your back. I sleep on my right side, but lay on the left side of the bed, which is closest to the door to the bathroom. So I lay down on my right side, and my husband went and got the ice pack and everything, and we immediately started icing it because it was so swelling and hurt so bad. And so that's basically day one. I needed assistance to get in and out of bed. There was no way I was doing it on my own. When I had my hysterectomy, I tied a strap to, I have a canopy bed, so I tied a strap to the corner, and I could pull myself up. Well, we tried that. Could I pull myself up? Oh, hell no. It hurt so goddamn bad. I was screaming and crying. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I can't do this. I can't do this. Because I'm causing my own self pain. You can't cause... Your mind don't let you continue when you're causing yourself excruciating pain. So I had to get my husband to come help me every time I had to go to the bathroom and every time I had to get back into bed. Which was a goddamn chore the first night. I sleep on my right side. So in order to get in bed, I'm on my lap and I gotta lift up and roll over to get to my right. And you constantly gotta use your arms and legs. So I barely got any sleep. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm not showing my face, because I feel I look like shit. I literally just woke up again. Like, I can't sleep. That was a nap I just had. And here it is, like 12:30, 1 a.m. right now. But I was so tired today. My body is worn out. 9 days of this. I think that's what it. I'm so tired. So anyhow, I don't even know where I was just now. I lost my train of thought, you guys. Oh, well, anyhow, I do know that one day also the Apex girl told me she had my spinal cord stimulator turned to low. Okay, whatever. Well, day 2 comes along. I'm still miserable as hell, in a lot of pain. I remember, only thing I do remember, I didn't get any paperwork to take home. I remember the nurse wheeling me out and saying, the doctor said, just take your pain pills and muscle relaxers as prescribed. Okay, well, guess what? The doctor also had me on gabapentin that I've been on for a while now that hasn't seemed to help. So then I'm Googling it, and it's saying how dangerous it is, and the pharmacy's warning me how dangerous it is to take them together. You can stop breathing, you can die, and all this, and I was scared to take it, so I didn't take it for the first couple of days. I'm trying to reach my pain management doctor. I ain't hear from nobody. This was a terrible experience, you guys. I didn't hear from anyone. I call, it's a central office that deals with it in Florida and connects to the Mid-Atlantic area and other areas. But they're basically doing the job and setting appointments, etc. And you don't get to talk to the main office. I never got to talk to the main office. So, for days I'm calling and calling. How do I take these meds? How do I take the oxycodone with the muscle relaxer and then fit in still the gabapentin where I'm not going through withdrawal? Because I could tell I was going through like a withdrawal. I was getting so hot like my body was on fire. I mean, I have like hot flashes on hormone issues from a hysterectomy, but nothing like that. I felt like my body was burning. And I'm like, oh God, I gotta get this gabapentin in my body. So I took one just to make sure I didn't go through like severe withdrawal or anything. Still calling the doctor's office, trying to reach somebody. Well, I still can't reach anybody. So I'm like, alright, let me call my pharmacy. I call the pharmacist and I explain everything that's going on. And I have like a half an hour conversation with this pharmacist. So at least he tells me, okay, try half a pill that night. And if you're not super drowsy, sedate it. Then the next night, do the whole pill, which was 600 milligrams. Okay, but he still recommended I reach my doctor. Right, me too. I wish I could reach him. So there went that. At least I got some answer. So basically, the first week was freaking hell. I couldn't do anything. You're not supposed to bend, lift, stretch, do nothing. It hurt to get a bed. It hurt to sit on the toilet. It just hurt to do any goddamn thing. Then your body's freaking hurting from laying around because you can only lay on your sides because you got all this dressing on your back and a big old thick pad of padding of bandages where they put the battery pack. And boy, if you touch that, you're screaming your head off. And you could feel it stretch and pull very easily. It felt like they cut my muscle. I had a hysterectomy. I was only on pain pills. I apologize. She didn't give me any pain pills, which I could have used them for at least for day one. But I had no pain pills, and went and had no problem going through my hysterectomy recovery. But this surgery, oh no, this was in the top. This was in the top ones with worst pain. This one I was on pain meds till after my post-op. And believe me, I tried not to take them. Because I don't like them. One, they keep me wide awake. I was so tired. I got 3 to 5 hours of sleep a night. That's it. I'm like a darn zombie. I didn't feel like talking to nobody. I had no appetite. Like, I didn't feel hungry. My husband would make me dinner. I would start to eat. And I would just feel sick. I ate some, but not much. I just didn't want to eat. I was just miserable. It was hell for a whole week. And I have an adjustable bed. That did not help getting in and out. Oh, gosh. Talking about this is... So anyhow, Monday comes along, this past Monday here. It's time for my post-op appointment. I'm pissed off because I still ain't heard from a damn doctor at all. Not to ask me how I'm doing. Nothing. I went through this when I had my hysterectomy. No doctor called and asked me how the hell I'm doing. So I guess that's a new thing. People don't give a shit about you. I don't know. I have no idea. I guess it depends on the doctor, you guys. So, my doctor finally comes in. I'm already been in tears after seeing the nurse and talking. I'm still having a conversation with the HFX lady of how to do everything. And my cell phone they gave me totally dead when the girl could have told me, hey, charge your phone when you're home instead of, oh, don't touch the box, bring it into your post-op appointment. So the girl's explaining everything to me while we're waiting for my doctor to come in. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, my doctor finally comes in. How you doing? That opened the door. I speak my mind when I have to, especially when I'm pissed off. And I told him, I've been calling all goddamn week for both doctors. No one has returned my call. I didn't know how to take the meds. With the gabapentin you already had me on, Pharmacies tell me I can overdose and or die, and or have breathing problems, all kinds of shit, scary. Make sure I sleep with my sleep apnea machine in case I have breathing problems, which believe me, I have been every night. Had me scared to death. And he's like, I guess because he didn't have my chart memory. What dose you take, how many times a day, blah blah blah. So I tell him. And of course, like always, you're fine. I'm like, well, I read online you're not supposed to take oxygen and get bitten together. It's very dangerous. You can, you're okay. Okay. So I have been. Since he gave me the go ahead, I have been. Because I want to feel better, and it's been helping. So, he took the bandages off. Look at my wound. Immediately it started to burn, sting, and hurt like a bitch. I start crying. I guess all the bandages, the tape and all, was holding your skin together. And as soon as that was all released, it all was just pulling in all directions. I could not get comfortable. I couldn't. I was trying to hold myself still as possible. That muscle was hurting so bad. I am crying. I am just like, oh my freaking goodness. I told the nurse, and I'm like, this freaking hurts. Doctor's like, oh, it looks good. Come back in a week. Yay, doc, are you going to give me some more pain meds? Because it hurts like a bitch. Yeah, I'll do that. So, time to go. I got all my crap. Oh, wait. Nope, not time to go. The HFX lady comes back in. We get to go over everything, and she programs me. Which we're going to go to that. I had my surgery Monday. By Wednesday, I guess all the surgical pain meds wore off. Now, I actually don't do shit. I don't care. I don't take pain pills. I don't like them. They keep me wide awake. I can't sleep. To me, they don't do shit for you. They just take the edge off and they make your legs achy as hell. Well, I guess since they had the stimulator put on low, it was agitating my nerves. And from my hips down, where I have my sciatica, to my feet, where I have neuropathy. So that's keeping me up now, too. I deal with it Wednesday night and Thursday night. I have this neuropathy cream I get off of Amazon. And I don't know, it works for me. I immediately, before I'm ready to go to sleep, rub it everywhere I need it, and lay down, and my pain immediately is taken away. I don't know. Took it to my pain doctor before all this surgery crap, and he told me it was just vitamins. Okay, whatever. Because I wanted the prescription of it. It was so good. It worked so good. Huh? He told me it was just vitamins. So, Friday morning comes along. I text Nevro and told him I'm super achy. It's like agitating my nerves. It's like I have restless leg syndrome 24/7 right now. I can't stay still. Oh, it's just driving me insane. Nothing's working. None of my restless leg syndrome meds, not the pain meds, nothing is taking this away. I wait all day. I don't hear back from nobody. I am pissed off again. I mean, think about this. You're in pain. Then you got this going on. You're aggravated as hell because you're stuck in bed. You're freaking miserable. You're bored out of your goddamn mind. You're on day 5. I'm tired of watching YouTube videos because I was laying on my left side, even though I had the implant on my left side. When I laid on my left side, it wasn't hitting the implant area or pressing on it from where it's located, because that made it easy for me, one, to watch my phone, and two, to get up to go to the restroom. So here comes the weekend. I just gotta toughen it out and wait till Monday until I meet with HFX, and then I tell her about it. Well, you're in the same category as the doctors. I shoot out a text, I don't hear nobody. She said, what? No one replied back from you Friday? No, not until Monday. And I'm telling him I have an appointment today, so what's the difference? And then it's some girl named Stephanie, and she's going to be my coach. Oh, whatever. Supposedly I'm supposed to hear from Stephanie today. So, they started me on program 1 Monday. Okay, well, Monday was hell. I got home, climbed in bed, didn't do a goddamn thing after that friggin' drive. I was done. Eventually fell asleep for a few hours. Tuesday comes along, I'm up like early, 5, 6 in the morning, every morning. I'm not a morning person. I'm normally sleeping to the afternoon. Which actually I'm starting to enjoy the mornings coming out here. Enjoying my beautiful backyard, watching the little ducks and the chicks walk around. Enjoying the sound of my pond. My yard's beautiful. We've been working really hard. Well, my husband has. I did years ago, and last summer and all, but not this year. A lot of crap needs to be done. I just started a garden channel. Just posted my first video today. So if you're interested in that, join my garden channel, Gardening in PA. So, here comes yesterday, the next day after my post-op. I wake up. Damn, I'm feeling pretty good. My back's not hurting. I mean, it's sore from the incision and all, but I'm not in excruciating pain. I'm like, guess that stimulator and all is working. Plus, you gotta remember, you don't have this big bulky bandage that's pressing on that area all night and every time you adjust. Which, in my mind, is causing more pain. So I come out here like I am now, have my morning coffee, and I just fiddle around with little things. Cut my rose bushes, deadhead them. One, anyhow. I don't know, just doing stupid little shit that I can do when I'm walking around my house and all. Yeah, basically, that's basically all I did was mess around with my plants because I just put them out front. So, I was doing the same thing out front. Deadheading them, and I'm doing some experiments which house plants I can grow by sticking them right in the dirt, whatever. So, we'll see how that goes. So, I'm just doing little stuff I can do. And remember, I'm not going to be able to bend over anything. I could squat, but then I gotta push myself whole body out with my legs and try hopefully have something to hold on to at the same time. Which then makes your legs even acher because then you're working muscles you ain't used. It's a no-win situation. So I do some things yesterday and it's time to take my meds in the afternoon. I'm like, I'm feeling good. I don't need no oxy. I'm not taking it. I am just going to take my regular meds, no pain meds. No tramadol, no oxycodone. I just take my gabapentin. I didn't even take the muscle relaxer. I'm like, I'm going back to my regular meds for today because I need freaking sleep. That's what's on my mind. I need sleep. I'm walking around like a damn zombie. I look like hell. Believe me, when I feel like hell, I look like hell because I don't give a shit. So, once this day goes on, after that morning, I rested out. I took my meds. Super drowsy. I was so tired. The first nap I have gotten since my surgery. I got a 3 hour nap. Oh my god, that felt so good. Because every time I laid down, my brain just stayed awake from the darn oxy and the muscle relaxer. I don't know. I asked the pharmacy about it. He's saying that my dose is too low. It should be knocking me out. I'm like, well, it used to knock me out when I first had my first couple of surgeries, but after that, the shit just keeps me wired, and I can't sleep, which sucks, because then, you're going through pain, misery, and you got meds keeping you awake, making you suffer. So I was determined, if I don't have to take these meds, I ain't taking them. So I didn't take it. And then I woke up. I was sore because I was doing things. And yesterday was the first day I had to do my assessment on my cell phone that they gave me. I'll have to show it to you in the video. It basically asks me, first question, what's my overall pain score? Just like my pain medicine doctor does every time he walked in. What's your pain level? I love the pain doctor. I mean, it's so funny. You come in, what's your pain level? How you doing? Okay, have a good day. I'll call in your medicine. 1 minute conversation out the door and charge $300 something. Must be nice. If you ever want to be anything, be a darn pain doctor. I about died when I saw the bill. $300 something for what? A minute? the max 2 of a conversation? I'm like, damn. I know I keep getting off topic here, sorry. And now I just lost track where I was. Let me take a sip of my coffee. My mouth is dry. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, the Apex X IQ on the cell phone. So they ask you your pain level, and then they'll ask my target areas, which is my lower back, my legs, and my feet. What's your pain level in your lower back, your feet, and your legs? Have you increased your activity? Have you lowered your dose on your meds? How did you sleep? Finish assessment. Well, yesterday they kept me where I was. Here comes today. Today I wake up. I'm hurting. I'm hurting pretty darn good today. It's pretty bad. I'm like, what happened? Yesterday I felt a lot better. Today I'm hurting all over. My back is killing me. My back didn't hurt yesterday. I mean, it hurt, but it was very low. But it's killing me and all today. My legs were killing me. The only thing that wasn't that bad was my goddamn feet. The burning and all that, and the pain and all was like a 4.5. Everything else was higher. So when I did my assessment, they changed to a different program today. Very interesting how this cell phone, this new QI technology, just automatically adjusts your spinal cord stimulator, which just took over many people's jobs. Because that's basically what the girl told me. She's like, I asked her, I was like, well, I don't know about this new AI thing, all that, because I didn't understand it. And she's telling me, she's like, oh, it's been getting great reviews. Patients are loving it. They're feeling so much better. Because AI is just out to take your pain away. Or QI. Keep calling it AI. It is AI technology. But they're calling it QI. She's like, but the only problem is that was my job. I was the one that did all this every day. I'm like, damn. Technology taking more people's jobs. But I'm excited to have the AI. Oh, QI. I don't even know what QI means. I know what AI is. That's the new technology out there. But I guess that has to do with graphics. And QI has to do with... No, AI don't have to do with graphics because they have it on Google and all. I don't know what QI means, to be totally honest. But so far I'm loving it, what QI is. It adjusted me today, and I took my meds, and I was in a lot of pain. Well, I took my meds first, and I waited for like an hour and a half before I went and did my assessment, because I still wanted to see how I feel, even after being on meds, before I answer these questions. And so I answered my questions, and they changed it, because I still was in pain and all. And as the day went on, the pain just kept subsiding and subsiding and subsiding. And And then here goes Donna getting sleepier and sleepier and sleepier and really wanting to go to sleep. But it's getting later and later in the day. I have not eaten. Been up since 5 in the morning. Nothing to eat all day. And I'm hungry. And my husband's gonna be home. And it's getting late. It's like 6 p.m. at night. I've been dragging since like 4. And I wanted to work on a YouTube video due tomorrow, which I haven't did one for my class. So I started working on that, doing my sample to see how I was going to do it. And that kept me awake. Just doing a little bit. It's a very easy project, nothing strenuous, nothing. I'm doing things very slow. So that's why I haven't been on YouTube making videos. Because I have been suffering and miserable. And my dear friend Barbara, I know I told you that I would contact you on Facebook, and I will. But girl, I didn't want to talk to nobody. This pain was too goddamn bad. You know when you're miserable and hurting, you don't want to be bothered. That's how I was. I am not sugarcoating this. This shit hurt. The first week is freaking hell. I mean hell. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I just took a nap. I slept 3 hours. Like I said, it's like, well, it's probably like 1 o'clock now. Or 1:30. Actually, oh no, that clock don't even work right now. I don't know. It's early in the morning. You can hear my waterfall in the background. Maybe. And I'll probably be up for a little while. Work on my video. Get that done. And then try to get a good night of sleep. I probably won't get a really good night of sleep until Friday because I have to take my Ozempic shot because I'm diabetic tonight. And whenever I take my Ozempic shot, the next day all I want to do is sleep. I don't know why. I don't care. I hope it works. I hope I sleep my ass off Friday. I wish my butt would stay in bed all night, all day, and all night, but I know that wouldn't happen. Probably all night and all day, if I'm lucky. Let's hope so. Let's hope I catch up on sleep. Because I really need it. And I will continue to probably just update you guys on my YouTube videos. I might do another one like this, where I'm not on camera. But the spinal cord stimulator trial wasn't bad at all. Nothing like this. And you know what's weird too is I really didn't feel the incision in the middle of my back. So they do like a little incision in the middle of your back. And I don't know, maybe I'll say 1.5 inches maybe. And then where the battery pack goes, you probably got like a 4-inch cut. I didn't feel the middle incision until today. I felt it once, whole time last week. But today, I feel it. Like I'm sitting here right now, I feel the incision in my lower back. I mean, in the middle of my back. Am I in a lot of pain right now? No. whatever program that's QI put me on seemed pretty darn good. So I'm curious of how I would feel after I sleep longer and the next day comes. Because I didn't do too much today. I just jumped around doing little stuff here and there. Nothing strenuous, just nothing too great at all, actually. I didn't get much done at all today because I just hurt too bad. I'm looking around my house and I got crap shit laying everywhere. I'm like, I gotta get these videos done and get this stuff up and cleaned up. But I also gotta bring out videos because my poor view count's going down, my subscribers going down. I have plans to do three videos in the next couple of days, hopefully, depending how I'm feeling. And I want to do 2 fake cakes. One is a beach one for my 1K subscriber giveaway, which you have to be a subscriber, but and stay a subscriber. So right now I'm at 1.5. I just passed it. Yay! God, it's hard to build a YouTube channel. You bust your ass, and it costs you so much money because you're putting it out of your own pocket. That's why I'm trying to do different things, and I'm starting a new channel, my gardening channel, because it's summertime. I'm into gardening now, and then I'm doing a different type of gardening bed where it's not on the ground. It's a raised bed garden now, and it's a cheap way of doing it and saving money. And for us older people and people with disabilities and health problems and who can't bend over and squat and sit on the ground and get up, and just to make goddamn life easier. Because let me tell you, it ain't nothing like a homegrown tomato during the summer with the BLT and all. Ain't nothing like some really good homemade spaghetti sauce. I made this recipe. Ugh. And I ain't gonna try to grow as many tomatoes this year. I bought these crappy tomatoes last year. I had to listen to my father. Go to this one garden center. Bought all these plants. They were terrible. They didn't even produce. They were so late. I was so mad. I really wanted to make homemade spaghetti sauce last year. I am hoping this summer I can get homemade tomato sauce. Because let me tell you, that was the best goddamn spaghetti sauce. I said tomato sauce. Wow, I meant spaghetti sauce that I've ever had in my life. And I'm feeling my back right now, and it's still swollen where the battery pack is. Oh, I guess it would be always kind of swollen because, hello, you got a foreign object in your body. So I haven't charged myself or nothing yet. I don't have to. She told me wait several days to where I'm not inflamed and agitated. And I'll probably do another update like this, where you're just listening to me. I am having my coffee in the morning here, and me just blabbing my jaws and filling you in. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. If you have any questions about the spinal cord stimulator trial, please ask me. I did do a video on the day after my surgery. Yes, I look like hell. And I was going to do a day-to-day video, and I did jot all my notes down, but I never did get on camera. But that wasn't as bad, because you didn't have no battery pack shoved in your back. You were just restricted from bending over and all. But during my trial, day one was pretty good. The setting I liked. Day 2, nope. And you know what I didn't like? Is I had to suffer until the next day till I talked to the rep. So here comes day 3. After the rep adjusted again. I'm still didn't like that setting. It's making my muscles jump, and 1 minute of jumping, and then the next minute, the next day, on the following setting that they adjusted, I'm having muscle spasms in my calf. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then the unforgettable happens here. I go down my craft room. I knew this was going to happen one of these days. It's so unorganized, and I have shit all over the floor because I haven't put things in my cabinets to organize. Because I kept thinking, I don't know how I'm organizing. But now I do know, so after I'm better, I gotta straighten out my craft room. But anyhow, I went to step over something. My right ankle that I snapped in half when I was in my 30s twisted on the hardwood floor, and I went to fall, and I tried to reach for a wire shelf that was attached to my wall, but I couldn't reach it. And down I went on my whole right side. I hurt my ankle. I was bruised up on my leg, on my upper arm. And here I go again. I was scared to death. Like, oh my goodness, please tell me I didn't pull these wires in my back to the spinal cord stimulator trial. Which during your trial you have to get x-rays. I didn't mention that yet, but I had to get x-rays. But after I already had my x-rays done by the time I fell. So the next day I'm talking to my rep and I tell him I fell. And I'm hurting. And I have to get x-rays done to my ankle and all. So he puts me back on 1 where I was happy. And that's actually where they start me out. In the beginning, they went by that program. They knew 1 worked for me was the best. And that's how they programmed it. So I went for x-rays and all. They're saying nothing's wrong. Well, bull crap. It might not be broken, but I did something to it. I really need an MRI. Shit still hurts. And it's been 5 weeks. Either somebody read that x-ray's wrong, or I damaged something else. Now, when I first broke it, I broke everything in half, except where I didn't go through the skin. It was just dangling there. God, that was awful. I'll never forget that. That was my number 10 pain. I know what a 10 is. So I will never lie when it comes to pain. You think having a kid's bad if you're a woman? Hell no. I'd rather pop out 10 kids than break an ankle in half. That was the worst pain I've ever had in my life. And the worst thing I've ever been through. I'm actually thinking about getting a fake ankle implant. Only because I'm tired of it. I'm limited on mobility. And it hurts all the time. Even though I'm sure the stimulator is going to help it. Because it has. Even on my trial. The trial, they helped the pain from my lower back all the way to my feet. It was so nice not to freaking have that pain. Now, before all this, I had my nerves cut in my back for the sciatica. The sciatica all started from my hysterectomy. Got my hysterectomy. Here comes sciatica. I'm like, what the hell? So I had to get the nerves cut in my back. Well, that helped at first. Well, they grew back together. And I wasn't going through that surgery all the time. You're awake. I felt all that on the right side. I was screaming my damn head off. It was painful. I'm like, I ain't getting that done again. I don't even know if I would get this stimulator done again. The battery pack. I don't know. I have to see how I do on this spinal cord stimulator. And how much more activity I can increase. I want to start walking. My dog gained weight because when my back was really bad before I had my nerves cut. Because I couldn't do much. I spent a lot of time in bed. And that's my goal. Not to be laying around, to be proactive, to be able to do things without being in pain, get off all these goddamn meds, which I'm on way too many. And they're very bad for you. Now, the ones I have to take because I'm diabetic and blood pressure and all that, I understand. But anything else that's unnecessary, nope, gotta get off. Take them as needed. So that's my goal. And walk my dog and get her to lose weight. Now the poor little King Charles Spaniel looks like a damn pug in my book. She's supposed to be the runt of the litter. You know, I'm sitting out here, and we normally have all these solar lights lit up. Oh, that's why it rained today. Here I am thinking, oh, I'm going to come out here and the whole yard's going to be lit up. Like in my garden video. No. It rained all day today. I do see a couple little lights lit. That's it. Surprisingly. Well, I guess I talked you guys' head off for long enough. It's been an hour. So I just wanted to fill you in on so far how it's going. Right now, I'm just sitting here. My tailbone's not hurting. I will say after my spinal cord stimulator trial, I did have to go in a week later and get a shot in my tailbone. Cause boy, it really agitated and it had it hurting to like a number 9. I couldn't sit at all. I couldn't even touch it. It hurt so damn bad. That's one thing I did notice the trial did. After they took me off of it, I was more painful and more achy. And I wanted it back on. And that's why I had the surgery. I wanted it back. I missed what I felt. But this video is going to help remind me of what I'm going through right now. So even if you don't do YouTube, record yourself if you're going through this. Just be prepared. Oh, and the one thing you should always make sure you get is one of them hand grabbers. Soon as you can't goddamn bend over, you're going to drop everything. I mean it. I have dropped more crap than I ever have. It's like I got butterfingers right now. Oh my god, dang it. Luckily, my husband had one that he got from the Dollar Tree to use for his fish tank. But it's Dollar Tree. I need a really good one. So I'm going to order one off of Amazon. They're only $10. But that's a must-have. And just try to get your home prepared. Have everything to your level where you don't have to bend over. And go grocery shop and have easy meals to cook or do meal prep. Which I didn't do either. I went to the store. I had my husband take me to the store the day I had to go to the doctor. And I'm going through Walmart in that stupid cart. Oh, and I'm not used to them things. And every time I freaking go to stop, I let off too quick and it's jerking me. Oh, I was so aggravated because each jerk hurt. Nothing like shopping when you're in pain. Oh, you just want to get in and get out. I was just like, okay, grab this, grab that. Anything that was easy to microwave or whatever. I know it's not the best right now, but it's what's going to work. Until I feel better enough that I can cook some decent meals. So I think that's it. So thanks for listening. Again, if you have any questions, please just ask. I'll answer them the best I can. And I will say, if you're thinking about doing this, don't be scared. I was scared. Go for a trial. See if you like it. And if it gives you 50% or more pain relief, which it did for me, go for it. I already feel a difference. The only pain I'm feeling right this second is in the incision areas. And my feet are burning right now. Otherwise, I feel pretty damn good. And I'm just hoping I'm only going to get better and better. And my activity can get better and better. Because I did gain a lot of weight when I was down. Before I had my nerves cut. I gained like 50 pounds. That's when my dog got heavy. Poor thing, because she wouldn't be with her mommy. But then they put me on Ozempic because of being diabetic. And then I had my nerves cut, which made me be more active. And between them two, I had lost that 50 pounds. So I'm back to where I started. Now I'm just hoping my activity can increase and I can lose more weight to make my health better. My goal is to make my health better. Improve my quality of life. And to be pain-free would be lovely. But I don't think that's ever going to happen because I still need 3 more surgeries. Oh, that's another thing that happened. On day 2, I twisted my knee trying to get in and out of bed because I have an old type waterbed frame with 2 twin mattresses and an adjustable bed to make it a king. Well, I twisted my knee, and I have a cyst behind that knee. I've had it there since I was in my 30s. I went and see the orthopedic, and they told me it was too small then to remove, but it hurt. Or I wouldn't have went to orthopedic to find out what the hell was wrong with my knee. So I was driving a school bus then. Well, something happened. I don't know if I twisted it or if the cyst popped. I don't know. All I know is my kneecap was moving to the left. And it hurt every time I tried to stand up or bend it. And if I touched it in this one area, oh, it hurt so goddamn bad. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't get an MRI right now. I just had the stimulator put in. Yes, you can get MRIs with the stimulator, but it's got to be turned off and this and that. And I don't know how to do any of that right this second. And so I went to my post-op. So luckily, I tried to take it easy and was trying to be cautious. And I put my little miracle cream on those 2 nights. And my knee stopped hurting, thank goodness. And I don't know, it's not wobbling anymore and everything else. So far, let's see. During the trial, I fell and really injured myself. And then during my recovery now, so far, I injured my knee. So that's what I was saying. I still need 3 surgeries. I need surgery on my knee. I need surgery on my ankle. Actually, they put my ankle on crooked, and I was supposed to get it cut back off and put back on right. And that's way back when the riots and all were going on in Baltimore, and I was like, nope, I'm not going down to Baltimore and getting surgery when all this is going on, and I canceled. And so I'm thinking now of getting a fake ankle put in by this doctor in Maryland. And then on my left foot, I broke my toes and injured something in the ball of my foot. I don't know. I had surgery and they cut the nerve. I couldn't even walk on the front of my foot at all. It was so swollen. It hurt so bad. I had to walk on my heel. But it still swelled up. I can't stand long. It still swelled up. I can't stand long on that foot. And that was my good one to support my bad ankle. So I'm in a no-win situation. So I know I need 3 more surgeries. No ifs, ands, or buts. After this right now, I'm not getting any. I will plan one for the fall. I just don't know which one. Probably the foot one. Because that one wasn't bad. And the recovery wasn't bad. And you still get up and move around. I get the ankle done. I don't know. I wonder if you get an ankle replacement, if you can get up and just start walking like when you do a knee one. I don't know. Gotta check into it. But I think first will be my foot one. I gotta go see a foot doctor anyhow, because I haven't seen one in years for being diabetic. I haven't even seen an eye doctor in years. All this has been way over 5 years since I moved to PA. Left Maryland, haven't seen my doctors. Totally neglecting myself. It's time to get myself back together. I'm getting older, not younger. And again, I know I said I'm gonna let you guys go, and I just keep rambling on. That's what I do in my videos. I keep talking and talking and talking. I'll talk about any goddamn thing. I don't care. I don't just sit there and say, oh, this is what I'm doing. Try to do like this perfect video or anything. I'm just like straight up front, honest. Tell it like it is. And I don't know, I don't like silence in my videos either, so I just keep talking. Draco, go lay down. Hey, I see Chicky Chick coming up. Hi, Chicky Chick. Hi, Chicky Chick. You eating worms? The ducks and chicks been out eating worms all day because it's been misty out. It's been raining for days. So this soil's so soft, they can get worms so easily. I'm like, go for it. Eat all the bugs you want. It's good for them. I hear you, Chicky Chick. How come you're not coming up? Normally you come all the way up to Mommy. I thought you chickens go to bed at night. Don't you go in your coop and go to bed at night? Which I have a video on that too. I have a short video on that. It's actually funny, I got dancing chickens. But I did a huge coop out of pellets. Spoiled chicken. Ah, here she comes. Hi, pretty girl. Draco, be good. Don't bother Miss Chicky. I haven't named her. So anyhow, you guys, thanks for listening. I hope I helped some of you guys. I do recommend it, even though the recovery is hell. From what I've heard and seen, the first 2 weeks are hell. But the recovery is 6 to 8 weeks. But I thought, for me, twisting and turning and trying to get out of bed and everything else and pulling as much as I did, that I might have pulled the leads, but I didn't. And which was pretty wild, she pulled it right up on the computer and could see where my leads were from my surgery and where they were that day I was in the office Monday. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And wow, that was the route to over my patio. Oh, now my cat's over here. Hi, rascals. I know. Hi, Draco. You gotta be easy with Mommy, though, baby. You got to be easy. My German Shepherd. He's in my videos, too. Gotta be easy with Mommy. Remember, Mommy's hurt. So anyhow, you all, waste enough of your time. Again, any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to do another video like this in like another week. And let you guys know how it went. Please like and subscribe. God bless you all. And I pray everybody can be pain-free. Because having chronic pain sucks. Bye, you guys. Talk to you soon.